And so welcome to Singapore. Wow, it looks so cool here. It's my first time in the city, in the country. I'm gonna take you on a little walk to see what the city is all about. We're gonna start a bit further out and make our way here, and we're gonna see a bunch of fun things on the way, so join me. So we are kicking things off pretty slowly next to our hostel, and here we are by the Sultan Mosque. The views from the street honestly are already pretty epic. This is the Arab street here. I love how colorful it is. So everything here smells so delicious, but unfortunately I have to be honest, I haven't had the smoothest arrival in Singapore 1 hour before boarding the plane. I was in the bathroom, not feeling well, throwing up, not sure. Ooh, this looks cool. Okay, let me finish up talking and then I'm gonna show this to you in full energy. Not sure what the reason was, maybe the water. I think just a mix of different foods, but I'm just excited to see the city, and it's only one full day, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna come back in the future for a proper area exploration, food exploration. So I also found the name of the district, Kampong Glam district, and the street specifically is just famous for its murals, unique independent boutiques, trendy cafes, lively nightlife. I mean, it's not night right now, but yeah, it's a pretty cool street. So he's gonna grab himself a little pancake. Nice. It looks a bit interesting. So we have a pretty tight itinerary for today, but I'm super excited. We're definitely gonna make it to the more known places, but whenever I just see something art related, I'm always super interested personally. And here you just have so many details, so many drawings, so many it's just cute and a very fun street. Just walked in here, and here you have the cutest postcards ever. Wow. Which one do I choose? This store just looked so inviting to me because it was saying that you can ship postcards from there. So it would be really cool to ship one out from here to my parents. And it's just super fun exploring here. You have so many colorful stands. Oh, it's starting to rain again. They have a German group here. I understand everything. I love it when people don't know that I understand them. Know many languages. Be careful. So the next group is Italian. So my boyfriend understands everything. I understand a little bit. This is just so funny to me. Whenever you're in touristic places, you can just stick to one group and you're gonna learn a lot. So this was the famous lane. Oh, we see the Ferris wheel on the other side. Looks pretty fun. So yeah, we have just this day, and I want to see all of the major landmarks, you know. Oh, on this side is also beautiful. So I didn't even realize, but we have made it to the gateway. It's a super thin building, and from this side it looks just crazy. It looks like it's flat. Pretty cool to see. So walking around and you just really start to see how thin it is. This looks pretty cool. Show, this is the Dual Tower, and in there we have Andas Hotel, which is definitely pretty cool. But we're just walking around here. We're trying to decide where to go next because I really want to see the Fort Channing tree thingy. It's a very famous Instagram spot, but it's a slight detour. So we have a little itinerary, as I already mentioned, and it's pretty much straightforward down to the Marina Bay Sands, and the tree park is just a little bit a scoot to the right, but I think we're still gonna do it. So I guess somebody here forgot their birthday presents, but I got lured in by this view. It looks pretty cool. I love how much nature there is. Wow. And this building you see back there is the flat building that we just saw. So super smart architecture, just made it a little bit angled. Pretty cool. And here I just really love the facade of this building. Not sure yet what it is, probably a bank or something, but looks dope. So many palm trees. I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty cool. So if you're into architecture and funky little sculptures, you're gonna see a golden one in just a second. I think Singapore is really the place to be. Look at this. Super chicken. And here we are near the Bugis Junction, so you know where we are. And this street just looks so fun. I hear, oh! What is happening there? Party! What I like is the crab here. Let's walk a bit faster, guys. Oh, I think they just opened up a restaurant. Oh my God, what is this? Oh, I love this. This is so fun. Well, that was super unexpected, but that's what I love about traveling. Just, I think it was a store opening, still not sure, but there was a lot of cooks outside. Everybody just super happy. We had like these two little pink fluffies dancing. Crazy. Where else? Like just honestly, right moment, right place. Super fun. I love that. That made my mood go up by quite a notch. Froggy, froggy. So I got myself some coconut water to stock up on the electrolytes that are much needed, and I generally love the taste. And now we're just enjoying our walk, and I think this is the best way to explore a city. Don't just taxi from place to place. Honestly, like if it's a walkable city, try to walk as much as possible, you know. And usually it's pretty hot and humid here. Today it's a little bit humid, but it's not hot, you know. Even though I am sad that it's cloudy, you know, super sun would also be a bit tough and hot. So always up and downside with every weather, but I'm really enjoying this. For example, this building here on the side, I think it's so beautiful, and I don't think you're gonna find it on your average Singapore guide, but we saw it because we're walking here in the area. Super dope. And also the building in the back, everything very impressive here. Wow, wow, wow. They know how to do architecture in this country. Here we are on Victoria Street. Pretty beautiful. I love all of the flags here. Oh, that's beautiful. It's so white, almost as white as the sky. So I was just thinking, I'm really not a fan of cities. Like I already see myself living somewhere out in nature with my little garden, you know, but this is such a green city, so I think it's so great. I don't know how it is to live here, but if I would live in a huge city, it has to be green. So I love the trees here. Oh, Waterloo, Waterloo. I don't know how the song goes, but sexy cars. This looks pretty beautiful. We are entering the Fort Canning Park, and there's a very specific place I want to show you. That's very cool. And I think it's Fort Canning. I might be mistaken. I thought there was an H. Do you see this on the tree? Can somebody tell us what's growing on the tree? It looks so cool. So this is it, but I think it looks more epic from the bottom. So let's walk. Super slippery, be careful. There's such a long queue, but I was expecting that, to be fair. So this one for me was, I guess, just to see it. The queue is pretty long and I'm not feeling super great. You know, there was not a huge queue, I think because of the weather. I saw on Instagram there was queues for the entire tunnel, and they are moving pretty fast. So if you want to come here, definitely come early in the morning. But this park in general, not just this little corner, looks so beautiful. So lots of things to do here, pretty cool. So we're just at the Fort Canning 3 tunnel, and now you have so much more. Now again, can somebody tell me what these balls are? They're in orange. Fun. There's a squirrel. So I just saw this is called the meditation garden, and I definitely see why. I think it's so beautiful to just come here. There's a lot of benches, you can sit, you can read, you can meditate. So really, really beautiful. I could make an entire video just about this park alone. You have so many flowers in every corner. It's just truly so beautiful inside of a huge city. I love it. The fire ants? That's funny. Ooh, I love the roof back there. It looks pretty cool. So here you have a super peaceful park, and there you have modern city. Super cool. Here you have a little bit of history. Dope. Here we have a beautiful mural wall. So many hidden beauties in this park. And he's still reading the history. But we're alone here. Isn't that so cool? This is what I came here for, and you already start to see it. Looks so epic. Look at it. This is so fun, guys. Do you see the colors? Beautiful. So we just checked. This is the Old Hill Street Police Station. It looks super cool. I think now it says Ministry of Digital Development and Information, so I guess they repurposed it. But it looks pretty cool all around here, just like these colorful things. Dope. Here it is from the other side. Pretty cool. And also there on the other side you see a lot of colorful things. Wow, my boyfriend just pointed it out. It's so cool. You see the elevators on the side. Reminds me a bit of the Museum of the Future in Dubai. But this is just so cool. Maybe next time when we have more time we would do a tour like that. It's so empty. Hello! I'm waving at them just so you know. They're not waving back. Thanks guys. And we just walked for a second longer. Look at this view. So impressive. Fancy looking bridge is up here, but we're walking into this tunnel. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's the river cruise here. Huh. Looks like Alex a bit. Oh. And we are now entering Chinatown. As it looks, we're headed to a pretty cool temple, but here you just have so many bars and restaurants. It's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. The crabs all tied up. These are huge though. But at least here you have a pretty nice view when you're eating. So I'm definitely a bit surprised by this street. I wasn't expecting stuff like that in Singapore, especially all of the servers like luring you in. I'm generally not a fan of that, like, oh, come in, table for two. But wow, this is again a huge tank. Here they look a bit more lively at least. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. The size is just crazy. Wow, what a beautiful entrance. Let me look what's inside. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's beautiful. That's funny. Press for green man. Boink. And here we are on Church Street. Pretty fun waterfall fountain in the background. A lot of office people. That's pretty cute. Maybe if I'm done with YouTube, or who knows, or it'll be a corporate girly. That's pretty fun. They all look so cool. Like, I just imagine everybody's going on their lunch break. If you love your job, then that's pretty cool. And in a city like this, definitely impressive. Look at this building here also. And here we have really busy food places, but it smells amazing. And I think we have made it to where we wanted to make it. Here we have a really beautiful building, but this is what we came for. Such a beautiful temple. Well, now you just see the fence, but now, isn't that so cool? In the middle of the city we have this. So this is the Tian Hock King Temple. Looks really cool. The main doors, wow. This is so beautiful. Just look at these roofs, at these details. I love this. So that was definitely beautiful to look at, especially, well, here it keeps going. Just beautiful temple building after another. We just wanted to have a little peek inside because we have many other stops, but this is really... Oh, that's so sweet. It's so nice. And this entire street just looks so cool. Like, you have the modern things on the background, And here just beautiful low buildings. On my right we have another form of, I'm not sure, oh, that's a mosque. I think this is the street, I read about it. So there's a street in Singapore where you have a mosque, a church, a temple, and so many things on it. And I'm pretty sure this is the street. It's so cool. And I think this is what's so cool about Singapore. First of all, you have a lot of English speakers, you have a lot of English signs, so you feel super included here, and just it's such a melting pot of cultures, especially on this street. I think that's dope, and I really feel good here. You have so many cool streets. You have a little bit of modern, a little bit of chill back street. So this is smelling a bit burnt, but pretty cool, and we have to quickly walk through it and enter this park. Oh, this is so cool. I really wasn't expecting that. You have so many fun little walking paths. And here you have the city. Oh, I just spotted some beautiful street art back there. Pretty beautiful building. Dope. We are entering the Maxwell market, if I'm not mistaken. My brother recommended it to me. He said there's the best Hainanese chicken here, so I guess we're gonna look for that. And this looks pretty cool. Ventilated and pretty dark. Let's explore. Originally, I definitely wanted to make an entire food video about Singapore, but honestly, my stomach is pretty upset, so I don't think I can try that many things, but here definitely looks so, so cool. So I think we have found the place, and there's a huge, huge queue. So let's just take a little rest. I also have to charge my camera and myself, so we're gonna relax a bit in the queue now and then hopefully find a seat later. So here we have the menu. I think I'm gonna go very simple with chicken rice. Hello! A chicken rice M, steamed, and chicken rice L, mix. With the card, please. Looking good. So we got the plain one, steamed, I mean, and the mixed, roasted and steamed. So the rice is amazing. It's honestly a bit cold already, but it's fine. The chicken, I cooked steamed, not roasted. It's pretty good, but it's really bland. So for me right now, it's amazing because I cannot eat too many spices, too much fat. But if you like it a bit more flavorful, definitely take the roasted version. Definitely lots of awards. And the chicken rice is pretty delicious, so you can have it on your own. But here, a lot of Hainanese chicken rice stands. I guess this one is the most famous. But the prices are very similar everywhere, so... Sugarcane. Coconut dessert. That's pretty fun. Oh, I saw Instagram century egg. It was actually a pretty funny video. A tourist gave it to a monkey, and the monkey like just looked at it for a bit, sniffed it, and then threw it away. He didn't appreciate the delicacy. But yeah, I think this was all for Maxwell Food Court. We have to come back when my stomach's feeling better. I think this is a great spot for pictures. That's fun. Now that's a funky lift. I guess it's operating. Oh, that's crazy. And we have made it to this cool rooftop. Oh, that's fun, guys. Definitely a beautiful place to have lunch. I'll check out what else they have. So this elevator was definitely a highlight for me. There's many other floors to explore, so just know that it exists. And if you're interested in like fancy cafes, check it out. But I think we're gonna keep walking to our main stops today, just because, you know, you never know how the weather is gonna be. So if it starts raining before I get to where I want to be, I'm gonna be very sad. We are back in the park that we crossed earlier, and now we're walking the other way. So we actually do get to see it here. And it's pretty cool, you know, just workers chilling here on the stairs, people taking pictures, definitely beautiful view. Clove and nutmeg plantation. Very good spices. This is really cool. You have this super cool staircase on the side and then these skyscrapers. And here we are on the other side of the temple, but looks really beautiful. I like that. Wow, you are starting to see them. It's a cool building. It looks fun. A little beep beep action. Wow, and we are approaching pretty impressive views here. Wow, that's pretty cool. Welcome to Singapore. This is definitely pretty impressive, and I don't know what TV show that is, but when I was younger I was always watching like some girls teleporting in between like Australia and Singapore and like other places, and I just always loved Singapore in that specific TV show. So ever since I was like 10 years old I always wanted to go here, you know, and now I'm here. And it's actually pretty fun, you know. This is like the major iconic thing here in Singapore, but I'm also really excited for the parks and all of the lights back there. So I'm just gonna walk around a little bit here and make our way into the park. So this is definitely a pretty dope spot to take pictures and videos and just enjoy this pretty cool building. So make sure to check out my Instagram. We're gonna have a couple of snapshots there. And here they're building some sort of like concert hall. What do you call it? Stage. Now that's pretty fun. Outdoor fans, never seen that before. So we just went down into the mall for a second because I do have to use the bathroom and also maybe buy a couple of snacks. Looks like somebody is in the TV right now. That's fun. And now we have wandered into another mall looking for a different supermarket, but this is pretty cool. Super futuristic. Marina 1 is the name. So we are walking down here and this is pretty fun. And here just people studying, working, chilling. Like, this is so great. I feel like this really is missing in some parts of the world, like that are super developed. Like, just slap some trees there, make some waterfalls. Just makes this area so much nicer. Like a guy here I see is on his phone, just walking around. Like, it's so dope. I feel like people really need to touch some grass a bit more, like just be in touch with nature a bit more. And this is really fun. And upstairs you have like super modern skyscraper, but down here there's a beautiful little oasis in the city. Marina Boulevard, and we secured our groceries. We are entering the gardens by the bay. Ta-da! So cool. We are headed to the water lily pond, but maybe on the way there we already stop and eat our food before it gets super cold. Oh, that's beautiful. There's chicken crossing the street. That's funny.
The one that goes kikiriki and wakes up everybody.
Funny. Wow. That's fun. Little water park. This is a potential bench, but I think we want to look just around the corner what's here. Super beautiful tree. And some interesting sculpture. Wow, this is truly impressive. So beautiful. I think we're gonna sit here. Got myself a little protein salad with this view. Pretty dope. Is it nice? Mmm. Mmm. Super nice. Mushroom? Ta-da! So we just had our lunch / dinner here. It was super nice, and just enjoying all of the animals. I was like, should I look at the building or should I look at the nature? So it's definitely dope. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah. Super cool map. Dragonfly walk. I know why. Oh, cool. We are here and there's so much more to see. I really want to go to, I think it's somewhere here. Yes, I was correct. Water Lily Park, and just overall so much to explore. Sun is slowly setting, but I think these thingies are gonna look especially dope when the dark outside. Oh, and the walk up there is pretty fun. Another map. The rooster is coming back. What is that? That's crazy. Pretty cool jet. That's so beautiful. Perfect sunshine. So grateful that the weather developed into this way. And here we have a huge like teddy bear installation. Reminds me a little bit of Berlin. United Buddy Bears. It's for every country. That's fun. Oh, that's so cute. We found Ukraine. Beautiful. Ah! USA! That's so funny. Singapore. Looks pretty nice. So I just checked to go up here on the skywalk. It's gonna be 14 Singaporean dollars, so around $10 I think. And I think it's pretty fine, but not really what we want to do today. I'm just still a bit low energy, and it looks beautiful, like a little bit bird perspective. But I think maybe next time when we visit, now I just want to explore a little bit the water lily pond and just truly soak in all of the nature here. And I don't think we have to spend more money than we already did. You know, traveling can get pretty pricey, and I love that so far everything we've done was free, and I think that's pretty dope.
So many.
Wow, berries. That's cool. Oh, that's also beautiful. See, even the security is taking pictures. You never get sick of it. Here we have a clock, pretty cool. And we have on the left, I think it's called the Flower Dome. And on the right, the Cloud Forest hiding back here. Beautiful botanical gardens. Oh, you can see the waterfall. That's so dope. That's really cool. So just so you know, here are all of the experience that you can do. Pretty cool. We're just looking at the cloud forest with the waterfall. As a fun fact, my last name means swan, so whenever I see like a statue or whatever, I always get pretty excited. And here you just have beautiful trees. Cool. I think there's a banana tree back there, and wow, huge cacti. That looks cool, and I think this is for free, so let's walk around. Wow, that's really fun. Nice. A little cacti aloe vera plantation. So we have made it to the water lily pond, and I think this is so beautiful. Wow. Let's go to the other side for a bit better view, but this is so cool. I'm in Singapore. I always wanted to be here. This is so fun. So on the other side you see this little turtle. Looks pretty fun. And just wow. Oh, that's so beautiful. So we just enjoyed a little bit of nature. There was actually a pretty fun group of girls from California. So we just had a quick chit chat, and it's so dope, you know, they're already moms, they're a bit older than us, and we just talked a bit, and we told them that we're traveling the world together, and they were like, oh, so exciting, and they're just so warm people. They invited us to come to California to visit them. We exchanged emails, so we'll see, but definitely a nice interaction. And here we are on the other side, just checking out the pond and waiting honestly for sunset, because I really want to see those lights. The first lights are turning on. That's beautiful. We have made it back to the super tree, and it's starting to look really beautiful. I'm excited. Wow. I've been dreaming about this for a while. You can almost say 10 years. Since I watched this TV show, I always wanted to be here, so this is so magical. And I love the music. I hope it's not copyrighted. YouTube, don't do me dirty. He's getting himself some milk tea. Yeah, the nice guy just gave it to try for us. It was first time. It tastes really delicious, a bit sweet, but really, really nice. So we're gonna grab ourselves some Thai milk tea and sit here, enjoy the views. So all of the best spots are already taken, but we found ourselves something in the corner, and I think when it's gonna turn on, we're also gonna walk around a bit. But now, honestly, just enjoying it, soaking it in. Pretty cool music. So we have waited quite a bit, and now also the entire floor is packed with people. So I guess we're super early and we got pretty nice spots on the bench. Cannot complain, but I think anywhere here is just a great spot. Wherever you look, you see something fun. It's currently 7:43, I believe, so they stopped the music in a couple of minutes. It's starting. I'm excited.
Watch the symmetry of the light as we unveil the delicate showcase of the lights and musical trees.
Oh! So nice. That was an emotional roller coaster. Sad song, happy song, energetic song. Wow. Is that it?
Garden Rhapsody is brought to you by Gardens
That was
by
crazy.
Ayer.
That was crazy. The sound design, wow, you have to come and see it for yourself. I just have a couple of snippets, but the song selection was so strong. Like, I was laughing, I was sad. Truly, really cool. And now we're making our way a bit towards the Marina Bay Sands and then to one last stop for today, which if you have been listening throughout the video, you know where we're going. So just picked up this flower from the floor. I think it's hibiscus, I'm not sure. Oh, it smells so good. I'm having the best time here in Singapore. I'm so sad we're only staying here so short. Even the signs are lit up, that's fun. Beautiful. So I didn't know that there's so many here. I was expecting like a couple. Silver Garden. Wow. Ah, it's just so peaceful. And what I just thought about, actually it was pretty empty the entire day. I felt like some points were like super, just the two of us. It was very nice, maybe because of the heat. For me personally, it was pretty nice. I'm so grateful for the weather. You know, it could be raining right now. It cleared up pretty well, so I'm really grateful. I didn't feel like overcrowded, overstimulated, so that's a very nice impression of Singapore. And now right underneath this epic building, so cool. So this is the famous bridge of Singapore. Wow, I love it. The architecture, the details. No, but this must be the coolest playground I have seen. We have like huge slides back here. Dope. Kids, we're gonna come here one day. Ooh, little workout, that's fun. Have a little active garden, that's fun, and just music everywhere. I think there's like things you can play on. That's dope. Next time definitely gotta cycle around the gardens, but this looks pretty beautiful. And now I would say it's getting pretty busy. I think all of the people are like hiding from the weather, from the sun. It was the same in many other places that we were. Like during the day it's pretty chill, and then after sunset everybody comes out, which I find pretty funny. And here we have the famous Helix Bridge. I'm pretty sure on the other side it's gonna look dope because now we have a different bridge in front of it. So let me show you in a second, but just everything here looks so beautiful. Palm trees lit up. Wow. Ooh, I think he's doing light art. Yeah, that's super fun. It's starting to look pretty nice. Wow, that's cool. I don't know where to look here. Everything is so beautiful. You have these little domes back there. Super cool hotels here. And of course, the Helix Bridge. It looks really fun on here. And here we have the Ferris wheel. Pretty nice walk overall. First time in the MRT, pretty cool. We're taking the blue line to go downtown. Boogie, 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 boogie. And we are back on the street where we started today's adventure, Haji Lane. Super excited. Oh, it's getting busy here. Pretty dope. Also at night. I'm so happy we got to see it during daytime and during nighttime. Loca made Hello Singapore. I just realized we forgot to see this guy. Well, next time. Here, he's everywhere. That's sad. Yeah, this one's nice. I like this one. And we also didn't see any of these guys. I'd heard that there's many of them, but not today.
490 by card.
Yeah, by card, please. Time to write postcards. Yeah, so if you remember in the beginning of the day we saw the postcards here, I decided to get this one for my parents. I wrote Singapore here myself. I think in my opinion it was missing. And I chose this pretty cool post stamp of the police station that we saw. So, really cool. I love it. Now I'm gonna write something. So that was exciting. My mic already died, my camera is almost dead, and my SD card is almost full, and it's the second one already. So we had a pretty long day in Singapore. One postcard just got shipped to my parents back to Europe, and we are back at the street where we started today's adventure. There is the mosque, all lit up and beautiful, pretty dope. And I'm just so grateful again for this day. I was scared that it was gonna be very draining and tiring, you know, I didn't feel good and it was raining, but it turned out to be one of my favorite days in the past couple of weeks. Honestly, it was just so intense but so fun. And now we're back at our hostel. We grabbed a couple of snacks and just gonna enjoy the night. I hope you enjoyed this little walk, literally non-stop walk around Singapore, and I'll see you again in the next one.